It's Buzz.
And Christy from Buzz and Christy in the Morning.
And this is the Buzz and Christy in the Morning podcast. I'm trying to declutter my life.
Okay.
So, I'm getting rid of a bunch of stuff. And so I'm going through all these things. And now my daughter has agreed to help me out. Luckily, she told me about, because usually I just purge a lot of stuff in the closet that I haven't worn in a while.
Right.
I've lost like 30 pounds, so there's a lot of stuff.
You have. Good job, by the way.
Thank you. Just doesn't fit me anymore. And I don't like that whole oversized look. It just...
Yeah, it's not as cute on men as it is women. I'm just going to throw that out there.
So, and normally I would just pack this stuff up, drop it at, at Goodwill or something like that,
right.
But my kid's like, Dad, you spend so much on your clothes because you're a name brand whore.
You are a name brand snob.
And,
you are.
So she's like, I can make money with this. So she's like, all the kids and the teens and stuff like that are wearing like guy stuff, retro things that are big. And so I've commissioned her to take all this clothes that I don't wear anymore, and she's going to sell it, and we'll split the deal.
I love that.
And it's better than just dropping it off and making nothing.
And she gets to make some money.
She does, or she might decide to keep some of it, I suppose.
Yeah, I bribe my kids with doing things like
she's
the
like,
laundry.
I want one of your Argyle vest thing. I'm like, wait a minute, you hate my Argyle vest sweaters. She's like, well, they're hip now. So I'm like,
oh my word,
well, there you go.
That's hilarious.
So cool. But now the other stuff was up to me. Like I
never knew you were going to be the cool dad, Buzz.
I had a bunch of guns that I've collected over the year that I ended up wanting to sell.
Okay.
I had, what else did I have? I had tires from a truck that I used to have that I wanted to sell, then get rid of. Because all this stuff is just like lying around.
It's
I just gotta get rid of it. I want to turn it into cash.
Yeah.
So, of course, you go to Craigslist, go to Uncle Henry's, put ads in, and all of a sudden, bing, bing, bing.
Ding,
people,
ding, ding, ding,
people
ding,
start almost as soon as I hit enter. So. First, I'm upset. I'm like, wow, obviously I didn't price that competitively enough because look at how fast people are coming in. They're just
but you know what?
What?
You didn't have the money before, so...
That's right,
Right? Like, you don't have to get top dollar for it. You just have to get it out of there.
Right. So, and I tried to do some research beforehand, to see what competitive was and this and that. So, but then all of a sudden I started getting, some of these weird ones. Sort of like, yep, we'll take it. And, I'm just going to send you a cashier's check.
Oh,
and,
no, that's a scam.
But leading up to that, they even asked, is that a firm price? Is it, all these things.
They make you think they're really interested.
And I knew, because of the job that we do, that whole portion of it was a dead giveaway. That this is a scam.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I said, no, cash on delivery only, you come pick it up and then we'll discuss it.
And they were like, nah.
Yeah, and of course, you never hear from them again. But,
of course.
But out of the 8 ads that I placed, 4 of them had scammers, trying to reach
I believe
out to
it.
me. 50% of the ads, it just blew me away that there are that vigilant. They're just out there like that
people
to
are
take that
shady.
away. I just couldn't believe there's so many. And
the crazy thing is...
It seems to be getting worse, is what I'm saying. Because the last time I remember, I didn't have to really deal with that.
Well, imagine, though...
And I used to say, who would fall for that? But I was buying into it up until that last portion. It seemed like, so credible. So
We were selling a car once, and a similar situation happened with us. And the guy's like, I'm deaf, I can't talk on the phone, and... all these different things. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Maybe you could have someone else talk to me. There was just excuse after excuse. And I was like, okay, all right, I'm done. It's sad.
Yeah, and I felt bad because then it kind of tainted me for the ones that were kind of legit reaching out and stuff like that.
Exactly, yeah.
I just had my radar up is this
You're
a scam?
That's a no.
Is this a scam, Hey, so tell me the story about you and this new debit card you got.
Right, so... our bank that we use, sent out new debit cards to all members or whatever.
Was it just getting expired or close to?
I'm not really sure what their reasoning was. Maybe they were using some new form of chip. Either way, we get our new debit cards and everything is all fine and dandy until I realized I left my debit card at home, but I was online shopping. So I was like, that's no big deal. I remember my debit card number. Nope.
It's a new number.
Yeah. So I was like, darn it. So now I have to remember a whole new set of numbers. And that's kind of a problem.
Wow. I can't believe that you remember those numbers to start with.
Really? You don't remember your debit card number?
Oh, my God, no.
Oh, my word. From the expiration to the code on the back, you name it, memorized.
Nope. I would be spending hours looking for it. I'd have to find it.
Yeah, but see, I figured I was saving myself hours of like getting up and having to go get it out of my wallet just
I'm happy
by memorizing.
That I know my social security number. That's about as good as it gets.
Oh my word! I remember all 4 of ours.
I don't know our license plate number. I don't know any of that.
I even know my driver's license number.
I gotta think hard for like my kids' birthdays.
I love it. Yeah, so that's a bummer on my part. I'm gonna have to learn that now, but it is what it is.
It'll take you just a second because you're good with that stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Until they change it next time.
Yes, and then I'm like, darn it.